Well, howdy folks. It's been a minute since I worked on anything mechanical. I've been doing stuff around the house, and you've seen my video on the floor. My guy here is a little rototiller. Actually, I got two, so I'm going to be doing another video. I got a bigger rear tine one in the back. This is a tiny little front tine one. Haven't used this thing in years, and I went to use it, or actually, I was contemplating selling it, and I think looking down inside there, the fuel, whatchamacallit, is laying down there, and I think the line was broke. Oh yeah, that rotted right off there. So, I need to see how to take this carb off of here, which I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to find out. And not the carb, the gas tank. Ugh, that reeks. Okay, so I guess I need to figure out how I'm going to get this gas tank off here. And there is the pool starter. There is a, I don't know if you can see, right here, there are two bars that go into this little gas tank. I'm looking to see this little plate here, if there's a way that it comes off, and I am not seeing anything. And it doesn't appear to lift off. So, I need to get a mat too. Got shorts on. Putting my knees on the ground, smart. Okay. Let's see here. Back to looking at this thing. I mean, I can get this out of there. Ugh. Well, I see that thing down in there, but I don't know if I can reach that with a pair of hemostats. Let's see. Pair of needle nose. See if we can play the old game of operation here. Oh, that came out easier than expected. That tank does need to be cleaned though. See if I can just pull this hose through. And I'll bet you that just broke off in there. Take this rubber thing out. Yep. So it looks like there's two hoses that go down in there. One hose is missing here. And the other hoses, there's another one, a pickup and a return. And I don't know which is which, but I'm going to find out. That's the hose. So I need to find something to push that out, maybe a tiny little Phillips. Let's see here. And the hoses, I can't tell if they're two different sizes. Yeah, they're just falling apart. Okay, well, let's go over here to the bench. Move you over. Got me a drink. And we'll move you up. Okay, I don't know. That looks like it's too big. The inner well, maybe close, maybe close. But I got this selection of hose stuff here. And do have some filters. That filter's a match. And does it fit on this hose? Yes, it does. Okay, so we know this hose fits. I'm not going to bother to check the diameters. What I am going to check though is it fits on that barb, and then that one. It looks like it'll fit on both. That's some nasty fuel down in there though. I may have to roll this thing over the door and dump it out. I'm just checking these hoses here to see if they're all the same. You see that one's a little bit smaller. That one's real tiny. Then we got this bigger green one here, which also will fit over. You see, here's the two hoses. I guess it's focusing. Let's see if we can get in here and zoom in. They look about the same to me. Pretty damn close. It's hard to tell. And this filter is junk. Alright, so let's because what I'm going to have to do is put this on to this filter, and then we need to before I do anything, while you're sitting there staring at the desk, let me roll this over the door so I can turn on side and get what crappy fuel that's in there out. Alright. Well, let's see how much of a pain in the butt this turns out to be. Okay, I need a pair of scissors. We got that. We got that. I know one's a feed and one's a return. I just don't really know which is which. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run this through here. That way, that thing is sitting down there. Oh, there's another piece of hose down in there. Let's get that out. Harbor Freight, hemostats. Ugh. Man, that is nasty. I'm going to leave that on the ground. Ugh. There's another piece of hose down there. Ooh-wee. That does stink. Okay, well, we're going to leave that there. We're going to cut it off right about, well, I'd rather cut it off too much than too little, so. Put that there. Now we're going to, this thing we're going to have to get back in that hole. Yeah, I mean, one of these hoses does appear to be bigger. But I don't know. Because the thing was broke off, so. And I have no idea where the instruction manual is for this. But one of those does look bigger than the other. I guess we're going to find out. I'm gonna put this filter onto the bigger one, and we're gonna run with that. That's on there. There were no clips on this thing. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit down in there. I cut off way too much, but like I said, better to have too much than too little. Alright, so we're going to put that through the fat side. Maybe. It may require, let's see here, that's going to feed, that's going to be a return. So I don't think that really matters. So we're going to put that through the other side. It is a tight fit through that little rubber grommet, which we're going to have to get back in. So I don't know if you can see. I'm seeing. Watch that pop right in. So let's put our fuel line one on. And like I said, there was no screws or anything on this. So we're going to wing it. Well, there you go. That seemed pretty simple. Other than the fact that freaking reeks in here, something terrible. Okay, let's get some fuel here. Oh, that smells better. And then make sure that that is sitting down in there, which it is. And does this have a primer bulb? Yes, it does. Let's see if it primes anything. Yeah, and it is pulling it up through the big green one, which was this hose that we put the filter on, and it's pushing it back out the other one. Alright, so we're primed, we're on. Let's see if she starts. I think that probably needs a little lube on it. Or okay, let me see here. Oh, let's choke it. I need to find a little circlip. This thing definitely needs greased up. You did see it spinning. I need to clean this thing off really good. Shoot some lube down in it. But I need to see what the heck size clip that is down in this thing. Okay, because there is one on this side where my finger is. That little clip. I need to pop this one off, and I guess I can run to Lowe's and see if they have one, measure it, and get this thing cleaned up and put it on Marketplace. I mean, well, while I'll clean it up, I'll go ahead and check the filter, and we'll do that while we're here. Because the filter don't look bad. I haven't used this thing in, I ain't kidding you guys, it's probably been years. So, what the heck did that go to? Was it sitting there? I didn't pay attention. I guess it just sits in there like, kind of like that. There should be a, looks like there's a little lip. There's a little lip on it. But, oh, okay, well, there is a hole on both sides. If you look in there, you'll see the little holes. I don't know which way it's supposed to go either. Let's put it back in here. Let's try the other one. Stay. Well, that was a rather short video, but it runs. I don't know where that clip could have possibly fell off to or just broke off, but let me, we'll go ahead and pop it off since we're standing here and take those nasty pieces and put them in a paper towel. Because, yeah, they reek bad. I will set them over here, so I'll put them in a baggie where I throw them in the garbage. Don't want any of that spontaneous combustion stuff going on in here. Okay, so we need a small flathead. And we'll pop. I don't think I have any of these, but I won't bore you while I search all over the freaking garage for one. Yeah, it must have just rotted. I did have it sitting over on the other side of the garage. Let me take a quick look over here on the floor. Yeah, I don't see anything. And that is not something I normally just keep on hand. So, anyway. Well, that made for a short one, guys. But, you did get to see how it goes. So the fat side is the side with the filter, and the skinny side is the return. I got this kit off of, I'm pretty sure Amazon, eons ago. I have no idea when I got it, but it's got primer bulbs in it. It's got little filters in it. And I don't think I got it for this, but like I said, it's been years, and I don't really remember. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is we are back running again, and I will look at my thing on the wall over there and see if I've got one of these clips, and if not, I'll get a baggie and stick that in there, because sure as crap stinks, I'll put it in my pocket and I will lose it. So this thing is a little 50 cc, 43 cc, 8-inch tines. So, and you've seen the condition of it. I'll put it back down here. Everything does work on it now. The tines are spinning. They weren't spinning at first, but this thing is just sitting in my... Oh, and I need to get a hand grip. I need to measure that. And I think the motorcycle bars are bigger, so I need to measure that and get a grip for it. But yeah, this thing has been sitting. I don't think it was outside, but it may have been. I'll look and see if there's any kind of grease fittings or anything like that on it. Kind of clean that up. See if there's anywhere that could probably stand to be replaced. Something's leaking. No, it's leaking when I tipped it back from that little rubber thing that the hoses go through. But I'm guessing that's where it's leaking from. That or the carb, or the primer bulb. Another paper towel, and we'll kind of look at that. And see if it continues to leak. I mean, if I sell this thing, I ain't gonna ask much for it, maybe 50 bucks. It does, I know it works. Like I said, it's probably been several years, easy, that this thing was even used. And I don't have gardens anymore. I've got raised beds, so I don't have a need for it. And like I said, I got another tiller. I'll have to roll that in. I have no idea what's wrong with that thing. I think it did run at some point. I can't remember. That's probably been 10 years plus since that thing was used. And it is sitting out back, but it's got like a bucket over it, over the engine. So yeah, at least it didn't get no water or nothing in it. So I'll clean these tines up. You've seen them spinning, so we know that works. Like I said, I ain't gonna bore you with that. And we're gonna call this one a win. Oh, that was easy for a change. So yeah, I will do the next rototiller, and then I promise I'm gonna get off my butt and get back onto that TC125 I've got sitting over here. I've got a new carb for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with why this thing has just sat here. But yeah, I do have a new carb for it, and I still got the YL2 100 back there in parts. I just need to start putting it back together, piece by piece. But anyway, there you go, guys. A short one for the change, for once in a while. That was like a 25-minute video. So thanks for hanging out, watching this easy fix, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.